Flight team, it's been a while, man. We back. Joe Douglas, 2021 NFL draft class. We're talking about it right here, right now. We're giving out grades, so stay tuned to the end. In the meantime, let's get right into the video.
Perfect.
So welcome to Jets Hub. My name is Mike and I'm just a New York Jet fan with an opinion. I'm here to provide you all with the latest news, predictions, and analysis of the New York Jets. So consider subscribing. Alright, so let's get right into the first pick of this year's draft.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Zach Wilson, quarterback, BYU.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, who if you're a casual college football fan at this time a year ago, you had probably never heard of.
In Zach Wilson, I see incredible talent.
Got some of that ability to extend plays, throw off platform, change his arm angles.
His off-platform arm talent is as good as I've seen in a long time.
I think the best quarterback in this draft, when it's all said and done, is going to be Zach Wilson.
You know, something that was very intriguing was the fact that Zach Wilson has a massive following in Utah. And ever since he's been selected second overall by the New York Jets, it seems like that following has become much greater than what it was. And it seems that he knows how to galvanize a state. Wondering if he can do the same thing in New York. Alright, the guy's 6'3", 210. Dude has a cannon for an arm, quick release. Hell of a competitor. He's a film junkie. He has that wow factor when it comes to improvising, and he can make off-platform throws. All right, that's what he's known for. His off-platform throws are so good that during his pro day, he had made a couple of spectacular ones to where every other quarterback decided to follow behind him. All right, so this guy, man, he has it. You know, he has it. But at the same time, I do have my concerns. And when I say that, I'm talking about his injury concerns. As you all know, he has 2 shoulder surgeries. His thumb was jacked up as well within his 3-year time frame. So it's kind of concerning. On top of that, he played 6 teams that were in the top 25, and he had a record of 2-6. And within those games, his touchdown to interception ratio was 6-8. 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. So a lot of people want to talk about competition. It's concerning. But I trust Joe Douglas. I trust Robert Saleh. I trust Mike LaFleur. All right, so hopefully this big play quarterback can find his way into being that all-pro, Pro Bowler, legend, our next Joe Namath.
With the 14th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Elijah Vera-Tucker, guard, USC.
All right, so with the next pick, Elijah Vera-Tucker, also known as AVT. All right, this guy comes with much needed versatility. All right, on the offensive line, we need help. And the fact that he can play tackle and guard is very intriguing. Not only that, he's been very consistent at USC. This guy comes with powerful hands. He's balanced and controlled when taking on opponents. And the left side is going to be solidified if he plays alongside Mekhi Becton. You know, this to me is a home run hit. All right, with the 1-2 punch in the first round. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's going to look amazing next year in 2021.
The 34th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select future Pro Bowler Elijah Moore, wide receiver, Ole Miss.
So the next guy up is Elijah Moore. Now this guy's considered to be one of the best slot receivers in this year's draft. He has a dangerous change of direction. He's a great route runner, great against press, and he knows how to get open very quickly. Now this guy's a weapon, so not only he's going to be used in the slot, expect him to be used in reverses and screen passes. So be very intrigued. Zach Wilson now has a weapon. I know Jamison Crowder contract is up next season, so we can easily move into the starting lineup very soon.
And with the 107th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Michael Carter, running back, North Carolina.
All right, so day 2, it was very long, man. After we selected Elijah Moore in the 2nd round, we didn't have a 3rd round pick, so we waited for day 3. And I tell you, when I knew that day 3 came along and we had Jabril Cox and Michael Carter sitting there, I knew we was going to grab one of those guys. And it looked like we continued to upgrade the offense, and we selected Michael Carter, running back from UNC. All right, this guy to me is a beast. He has a hell of acceleration. If you look at some of his film, it is very noticeable. This guy had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, and he did it with a shared load. Javonte Williams was picked in the 2nd round, and he still was able to produce even when he had someone as special as Javonte Williams in the backfield with him. Back-to-back seasons with a shared load, that's not easy, but he did it. Not only that, he also averaged 8 yards per carry. Telling you, this guy is a beast, and I can't wait to see him on Sunday. He has a dangerous change of direction. He has reliable hands. When it came between him and Javonte Williams, he received most of the passes out the backfield. So he was the go-to guy. He's a willing blocker, and he obviously can. He has decent route running abilities. So he's bringing much needed dynamic in the backfield, because honestly, out of the running backs that we have right now, I don't believe we have that top tier running back that can come out the backfield and receive passes. Michael Carter brings all of that. He's one of the most completed backs in this year's draft, and we got him in the 4th round. So it's very exciting. So stay tuned. All right, so we ended up trading down again with our 2nd, 4th round selection, because we went in day 3 with 2 4s, 2 5s, and 2 6s, and we ended up trading our 2nd, 4th round pick, and we ended up getting, I believe, a additional 5th and additional 6th round pick. All right, so at this time right now, we was with 3 5th round and 6th round picks. All right, so with that being said, we ended up kind of going a little sideways in the draft, because a lot of the next couple of picks that came up, I had no clue about. And we're going to go run through these real fast. So first one up is Jamie Sherwood. Now, he's listed as a safety. And man, I tell you, when I seen this guy, I wasn't too impressed. But after looking into it a little bit more, it looks like this guy will not be playing safety. He most likely will be playing will linebacker. All right, and so with that being said, the guy has a massive wingspan. Again, he's versatile. He played in Auburn as a strong safety, linebacker, as well as a slot corner in some packages. All right, he's a force in the run game, and this guy seemed to be more of a core special team type of talent. All right, so a lot of these picks, as you see, seems to be guys that can come and contribute in the special team aspect of the game. So I'm not quite sure what was the plan with Joe Douglas. I don't know if these guys were supposed to come in and start on the defensive side, but a lot of these other picks you will see, they will contribute on special teams. Next up, we got Michael Carter II. Yes, I'm not repeating myself. Michael Carter II from Duke. All right, he's a safety as well as a slot corner. All right, this guy has the versatility, toughness. He's a willing tackler. He has fluid hips, according to experts, as well as he was a team captain. All right, you know, we all know Joe Douglas love his team captains, and you can see that occur with a lot of the picks, especially around the 5th, 6th round. A lot of the guys that he brought in were high character guys. All right. So next guy, Jason Pinnock. All right, now he's a corner. All right, he has physical traits. He's 6 feet, 205. He's a press corner. He has great body control. He's very well balanced when it comes to attacking the ball. There's a couple catches that he ended up making, and they were tiptoe sideline interception grabs, which was very intriguing. So I'm not quite sure what he would bring to the table. I can't see him being a day 1 starter, but definitely believe he can come in and contribute and could potentially become a starter in the future years. But yeah, he's a competitor. He's a competitor, He's a competitor when the ball is in the air, and he's a willing tackler. All right, so that's what we getting from him. All right, next up, Nazriel Dean, safety from Florida State. All right, the guy measurables is crazy, 6'4", 215. He's one of the high character guys that I was talking about. He brings much leadership, and he thrives in the box as a run defender and a blitzer. All right, he fits that mold of the modern day linebacker safety hybrid. So we can kind of consider seeing him in a role that Jamal Adams had when he was with the New York Jets. So not to say he is Jamal Adams and he has that caliber of talent, just saying he kind of fits that mold of what he was doing when he was here with us. So it's, to me, Robert Saleh seems to have been getting a lot of these safeties that he will be converting into linebackers, and as you all notice, that's the direction that the NFL seems to be going, and all gas, no brake, and the fact that Joe Douglas knows that speed kills. He's getting these versatile, strong safeties to play in the box. Could be very intriguing. I guess we have to wait and see. All right, so next one up, we ended up getting Brandon Echols. All right, this guy's a corner, and he's hella athletic. This dude runs a 4.35 40, and he has a 42-inch vertical. He's a good zone corner. He reads and anticipates routes decently. He's very disruptive against the pass, and he's a willing tackler. So with this guy, I definitely believe he's going to be one of the guys that will be contributing on special teams, and I guess he will potentially be trying to fight for the 5th, 6th cornerback spot. With a guy that's that athletic as Echols is, this is the type of guy that you try to make a whole run hit on at the end of the draft. Definitely try to get those guys that have those type of measurables that you can try to work with, and he's that guy. But he will be a good contributor coming in, especially day one in special teams. All right. So next up is Jonathan Marshall. Now, why did we get a defensive tackle? All right, that's a big question that a lot of people may think. Now, you got to understand, I think this is a good pickup simply because we only have 2 people under contract beyond the 2021 NFL season. All right, and that is Rankins and Quentin Williams. So with those 2, we need to understand that Fatukasi might not be coming back. And if that is the case, Jonathan Marshall will be that insurance policy. We got to understand, though, with Jonathan Marshall, I know a lot of people might not be excited about him, but he has a hell of a first step. Very explosive, quick. You look at some of the stuff that he has out there in his highlights. The guy is jumping off the ball in the backfield before the guard can even get his hands on him. So he can definitely generate pressure in the pocket. And he's another high character guy. He was a captain with the Arkansas Razorbacks, and unfortunately the only downfall right now with him is he's only a 2-down defensive tackle. It seems like a couple people do favor this guy as a nose tackle and how disruptive he is. So I think it was a good pick, especially in the late rounds. All right, so it's time to give out the grades. Me personally, I give this a B+. Definitely started off hot with the first 4 picks. The fact that we ended up getting Zach Wilson and start building around him, and we ended up getting not only Zach Wilson, but we built off the offensive line with Elijah Vera-Tucker, brought in another weapon in Elijah Moore, and ended up bringing in Michael Carter, a running back that can also assist Zach Wilson. Man, those 4 picks had me so hyped going into day 3. Going into the later 5th and 6th round. All right, and unfortunately, it didn't seem like Joe Douglas ended up finishing strong. All right, but it looks like to me, Joe Douglas wanted to hit on upgrading his offense at the top of the draft, which he did, and then he came and brought in some special team type talent to help on that side of the ball. Now, some of these guys can come in and contribute right away. Now, Jamie Shorewood could potentially be the guy that take the wheel linebacker position, but definitely he has competition with Nazriel Dean. But besides that, man, I'm not too fond of these picks. Michael Carter II could be a potential steal, supposedly, as a nickel corner. But again, None of these guys really got me too intrigued. I honestly was trying to figure out who the hell they were at the time. But that's it, man. You guys let me know in the comments below what you all think. Let me know the grade that you ended up giving the New York Jets with this 2021 NFL Draft. In the meantime, if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe, like, and share this video. Stay tuned. We're going to be also pushing out some of these undrafted free agents that the New York Jets ended up getting. And you might be a little intrigued on who they actually ended up picking up. I know I was. All right, so you guys, stay tuned for the next video. Make sure you subscribe, be part of the flight team, and I'll see you all next time.